Top 5 luxury goods you should invest in. If you think luxury goods diversification and uncorrelated value would suit your portfolio, you may buy the assets outright or buy a share of them. Sites like GOAT make it simple to buy total assets like sneakers. This online clothing and accessories store verifies every high-end item's authenticity before listing them. If you don't know much about a certain asset class or don't have enough money to buy a real asset, fractional ownership could be a good option for you. It's important to remember that there are dedicated marketplaces for virtually every imaginable asset and luxury item. For instance, both Vint and Vinovest focus solely on the wine industry. In addition to wine, Rally also sells watches, vehicles, and designer handbags in fractional shares. Numerous footwear deals are available at Otis. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss the top 5 luxury goods you should invest in. So stay tuned to find out more. Now let's start our video. Designer handbags. In the realm of flashy monetary investments, handbags are king. In this case, iconic handbags are created by fashion's biggest names. Brands like Hermes, Chanel, and Louis Vuitton come to mind. Here's an example. In 2016, a Hermes Himalayan Birkin bag that was white gold and diamond encrusted went for $372,600. Such excessive costs are not merely attributable to prestigious brand names, but also to a well-managed supply. Approximately 12,000 Birkin bags are produced annually and sold to a select clientele. Due to their high demand and limited supply, Hermes Birkin bags have appreciated an impressive 14.2% annually in recent years. This is especially impressive compared to the 8% annualized return of the S&P 500. Despite its meteoric rise, this is hardly a novel phenomenon. Some designer handbags' value has climbed by 83% over the past decade, which is more than any of the other luxury items on this list. Watches. Rather than focusing on handbags, you may explore the realm of high-end wristwatches. In 2020, a Patek Philippe Ref 2499 watch that Tiffany had sold retailed for $818,600 at Sotheby's auction. It is not uncommon for watches to fetch prices in the millions. Markets for wristwatches can grow extremely cutthroat, with A-listers and the super rich regularly shelling out tens of thousands of dollars, if not millions, for a new timepiece. For instance, Rolex watches are usually a good investment, with certain models bringing in 10% or more annually. Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Hublot are some more famous watchmakers. While the market worth of a watch can vary widely, a high-quality investment timepiece should sell for at least $5,000. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Sneakers. Sneakers have become a valuable collectible to invest in. Just like luxury handbags and watches, some sneakers have gained more than 60 times their initial price, according to a study of 50 brands. All of these sneakers appreciated more than gold over the measuring time. Why are sneakers the best shoes? These shoes typically have cultural crossover and nostalgia. Nike Air Jordans are culturally relevant in basketball and hip-hop. Many GOATs have worn these sneakers in famous games. Consider this investment. You didn't misread. Michael Jordan wore those shoes when he dunked so hard on Tristan. They contain backboard glass. You can now own a portion of amazing sports history. Vintage wine. Did you know that wine was the original subject of the phrase vintage? In case you were wondering why the vine was included, now you know. Given this, rare wines may have been the first collectibles of their kind. While wine collectors have been around since the 19th century, the 1990s saw a real boom in the market for wine as an investment vehicle. In 5 years, the value of a good bottle of wine might rise by as much as 30%. Since there is a broad range of entry points, wine is a desirable luxury asset. Wine belongs in the middle tier of luxury products because it is meant to be consumed. An investment wine, however, is likely to cost several $100s and come from a well-known winery. The highest-priced wines have an estimated return of $10,000 to $100,000 at auction. Naturally, bottles with more interesting backtails fetch greater prices. Classic cars. Many people's hobbies become money pits. What if you could sell your projects for more than you bought them? Welcome to buying, restoring, and investing in old cars. Classic automobiles have returned 404% in 10 years. This extraordinary rise is because historic automobiles are rarely influenced by market downturns that reduce other goods' prices. Even after the 2008 financial crisis, classic cars soared in value. Vintage vehicle collectors are a dedicated, rich niche market. Enjoyed cars don't deteriorate like wine. Repair and refurbishment boost car value. Cars can't be restored in a wine cellar. You'll need a garage and a mechanic. Handy investors may consider renovation as half the appeal. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comments section what you thought of this one. I hope that you found this video interesting. You can subscribe and watch more videos on our channel to keep up with more content. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.